Hey, I just want to tell you that God has not given you a spirit of fear, not even not even that much fear. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind. I want to look at Acts 28, where Paul was a prisoner and he crashed with these men onto the island of Malta, which he actually prophesied to them about. I'll just read it to you. Once safely on shore, we found out that the island was called Malta. The islanders showed us an unusual kindness. They built a fire and welcomed us, all because it was raining and cold. Paul gathered a pile of brushwood, and as he put it on the fire, a viper driven out by the heat fastened itself on his hand. A poisonous viper bit him in the hand. When the islanders saw that the snake was hanging from his hand, they said to each other, "This man must have been a murderer, for though he escaped from the sea, the goddess Justice has not allowed him to live." But Paul shook the snake off into the fire and suffered no ill effects. The people expected him to swell up or to suddenly fall dead, but after waiting for a long time and seeing nothing unusual happen to him, they changed their minds and said he was a god. Which we all know Paul wasn't a god. He was a man following Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 91 actually says, "Surely he shall deliver you from the snare of the fowler and from the perilous pestilence. He shall cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you shall take refuge. His truth shall be your shield and buckler. You shall not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor of the pestilence that walks in darkness, nor of the destruction that lays waste at noonday." So we are not called to walk around with fear. We're not called to walk around with our head down. We're called to walk around with the confidence, a Godfidence, right? Knowing that the Creator Himself is protecting you from all these bad things that might be happening around you. So keep your God vision, press forward, walk around with your chest up, keep your head high, not in a cocky or arrogant way, but knowing that you are one of God's favorite sons or daughters. So just know that you are selected by Him and that He loves you and He's pushing you onward, and He doesn't want you to even have a fear that size. He wants you to fully trust in Him and press forward in Jesus' name.